I hear a rant coming on, and I'm turning the thing on right now. So...
He's a douche! Like, guy! Wait... So before any of the jihadi accidental bombing happened, he already has it out for this guy. Varian's looking at him like, dude, I don't even know you.
Oh, no, he knows him. He knows him.
How does he know him?
But everybody in the village knows each other. It's a small village.
Okay, but what did he do to him?
I'm pretty sure sometime in the past he may have wronged Joseph, like, maybe it's just because he's the traitor of Corona, or maybe it's because, like, one of his experiments effed up Joseph's life somehow. Like, maybe it, like, destroyed his house when he was younger.
Who's a farmer and seemingly successful enough to have way too much time on his hands to try to sabotage the life and well-being of another guy, he's doing pretty well for himself. But, like, I understand maybe doing small, petty things. Alright, being an asshole, I understand. I, too, am an asshole. Sometimes. But
sometimes.
There's doing petty shit, and then there's, I am deliberately trying to kill your son.
Yeah, Joseph...
Child murder.
He doesn't directly try to kill Isaiah. He literally just...
No, but he's directly trying to contribute to the fact that this kid's not going to get any help.
Yeah, Isaiah gets really sick.
Like, black magic voodooed the doctor into not doing his job.
Yeah, he tells the physician, the, like, village physician, don't help this family because they're, like, bad. Like, his son blew up the marketplace. And the physician freaking listens. He's like, okay.
See, if I were that physician, I'd look at this dude and be like, are you fucking stupid?
He just leaned in real close to the mic, just like, are you freaking stupid?
That's a kid. My God, that's a kid.
Yeah, that's a kid.
Like, you can't tell me this physician just looked at that and was like, okay.
Yeah, he was like, the physician was also mad about the whole situation, so he just was like, yeah, sure.
Why did Varian never try to do anything good for this place?
I don't know.
If everyone that lives there is just a fucking lemming.
A lemming?
Yeah, because, like, this dude just casually moseys on up to the Meister.
The Meister.
Like, hey, by the way, that kid, the Antichrist, and the doctor's like, yeah, okay. And then just decides not to help them, and I'm like, dude.
Oh, that's not even the worst of this situation. Varian ends up having to ride up to the main city of Corona to get into the castle to tell Rapunzel that Isaiah's freaking dying and he needs help now. So Rapunzel has the royal physician go down to the village and treat Isaiah.
And let me guess, that gets this dude's ovaries in a twist.
Oh yeah, he gets mad. He's like, you dare, like, talk to the princess or whatever.
And Varian should just look at him and be like, he's like, you shouldn't get mad at me just because you're not like popular enough to do so. Like, just because you can't do it.
Just because you're not friends with the princess.
And he's like, thanks to your garbage, I had to.
Oh, and just a little FYI, at the end of the finale, like, of the season 1, guess what Joseph freaking does? He...
burns down an orphanage.
No, he does not burn down an orphanage.
You could have fooled me.
He rats out his village.
If it had Isaiah in it, you would have done it.
Yeah, he probably would have, honestly.
You would have done it.
He probably would have burned down an orphanage if Isaiah just happened to be in the building.
And I'm just like, yo, can
like, Isaiah didn't even have to be an orphan. He would have just been in the building, and he was like, it needs to burn.
This building is obviously cursed.
It's cursed because Isaiah just walked into it.
Like, yo, can we, like, execute this guy?
See, that's the thing. I think Joseph ends up getting, like, because if I'm correct from the script, it says that Joseph actually ends up ratting out his village to the cult.
Oh. Is it just because Varian's in there?
I think...
Is it just because Varian is in the village?
I have no idea. I think Joseph's just a really... I think evil twin Joseph is just...
I'm beginning to think it really just is because Varian's in the village.
Well, the cult is out there, and he comes across them, right?
What?
He comes across the cult, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they threaten to kill him if he doesn't spill some information. Now, a noble, honorable man would be like, frick you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm protecting my village. No. They ask for info specifically on Varian and the weaknesses of the village so that they can storm it.
Okay, but you see, no, all this dude heard was Varian. He's like, oh man, this is another chance to take him over. He ignored everything after Varian.
He ignored everything. Just everything was white noise after Varian.
After Varian.